Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and I am the owner of Lily Rose Craft Room. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. If you love crafting tutorials, reviews, tips and tricks, then make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new videos. So for today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Resiners Tumbler Curing Machine. So what this is a big heater that you put your turners into, and it heats it up, and it makes the drying process of the epoxy quicker, and it keeps the dust out, so that's a major plus. And this is also from the brand Resiners, and this is a bubble removal machine. So this is kind of like a little pressurized container, so you put your resin inside and it bubbles it up and takes out most of the bubbles. So we're going to be testing this out and I'll show you guys how it works. All right guys, let's get right onto the video. Alright, so to start off, we are going to be unboxing and assembling the Tumbler Curing Machine. So I must say this packaging is top tier. It has the foams on each side and it has those corner bumpers so your package will not come damaged. Once you remove all the packaging, you are left with these two big pieces, and one is going to be the top and the other one is going to be your bottom with your walls. So this piece here will be the bottom. After you remove all the plastic stuff, you are left with this piece. This is the acrylic cover, and it also comes with a silicone mat so the bottom doesn't get messy with any dripped epoxy. And it also comes with the instructions manual, so it shows you how to build it, how to use it, and how to troubleshoot. So this was fairly easy to put together. All you have to do is just lift the walls and just put it into each little slot until it clicks together. So once you have your walls assembled, this is going to be the top. So you just have to make sure the walls are inside and it will click into place. So this right here is the magnetic acrylic cover. So what you're going to do is just peel off this brown paper from the front and from the back. And you are left with this clear piece. And the top corners are magnetic, so you just line it up to the other magnets on the box and it just magnets together, which is pretty cool. It's easy to remove. And this button is just a touch button. You don't have to press so hard, just give it a quick little tap and it turns on, and that is the only thing you got to do with that. Next, we are going to be unboxing the bubble removal machine. So it came with the usual instructions on how to use it and how to troubleshoot. And there wasn't really much building on this machine. It just came as one piece. It also came with a couple of measuring cups and the power cord. So this was really easy to assemble. All you have to do is get it out of the plastic bag. There is a connector on the back of the machine and you just plug it in and it's ready to go. So to turn on the machine, you just gotta press the on button, and the AI is a modes button, so you can toggle between 5 minutes or 9 minutes. For like a 4-ounce resin cup, it's usually around 9 minutes. And this is a silicone cover, so when you're putting your resin inside, you always got to remember that this needs to be closed because that is what's going to keep the pressure inside. And here is another look at the Tumbler Curing Machine and its magnets. So you just could pop them off and put them back on. And all it has is that button, and that is your on and off button. So when you turn it on, it will automatically run for 1 hour and then it shuts off on its own unless you manually shut it off. We're going to start off by using the bubble removal machine, and I am using Alumilite's Amazing Clear Cast, and I'm going to be using 4 ounces of that so we can really see the visual of the bubbles getting removed. So this is all the bubbles in the resin before I put it into the machine. Before putting your resin inside the container, make sure that silicone cap is covered. Next, we're going to open the top and place the cup in the center of the container. Next, I'm going to turn it on and set the mode for 9 minutes and then start. So next, I'm just going to do a time lapse of the 9 minutes so you can see the removal process. So I am not a scientist. I don't know how this works, but I do know that it's a pressurized container. so it somehow just like pulls everything to the top and just pops the bubbles at the top. But I mean, it's pretty cool. This machine is great for all you mold pourers out there, the resin mold makers. This machine will just get out all the bubbles so your resin is just crystal clear. After your machine is done removing the bubbles, you want to open this silicone cover, and that's going to remove all the pressure from the inside. You want to leave it open for about 30 seconds or until you don't hear the pressurized air coming out, and then you can open the top. So this is what the resin looks like after we use the machine. As you can see, it is crystal clear with very minimal bubbles compared to how it looked before. Next, I'm just going to apply that resin to my tumbler, so now we can try out the tumbler curing machine. So I'm just going to give my tumbler a nice even coat from that resin that we just used. Then I'm going to make sure that the acrylic lid is off, and I'm just going to slowly insert my turner into the curing machine. I also want to note that the tumbler machine does not come with the curing machine, so you have to have your own turners. And then after, you're just going to apply the lid with the magnets. And after you have your turners in there, you're just going to hit that power button and it will turn on and start warming up, and it will shut off automatically after 1 hour. And let me tell you, after 1 hour, my cup was dry to the touch, and I wasn't even using a fast set epoxy. So this was just a regular epoxy, and it cured in 1 hour. So my thoughts on the tumbler curing machine, I really like it because it dries the tumblers very fast. Like I said, I wasn't using a fast set epoxy, and it was dry in 1 hour. And also, I typically work in the garage, so it kind of gets dusty with like different glitters flying around and just like, you know, the dirt of the garage. And this container kept all that dust from my cup, so I really liked it. And onto the bubble removal machine. I really enjoyed this machine, watching all the resin bubbles just rise to the top. That was just super satisfying to watch. And I believe this machine is perfect for people who make resin pieces. If you're pouring resin into molds and sometimes those stubborn bubbles are there, this machine is perfect for them. It just gets the bubbles right out. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. If you learned something, if you found this video helpful, if you like these machines, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Also remember, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.